Welcome to San Francisco Bay Physicians for Social Responsibility.
Hi, I'm Bob Gould. I'm a member of the National PSR Board and also president of the San Francisco Bay chapter of PSR, which has been around since 1979. Our chapter for decades has worked on the full range of PSR's critical issues, ranging from nuclear abolition to the climate crisis and many related environmental health issues. I've been very blessed to work with a very expert board who's fluent on all of our issues. That's been recently reinvigorated by younger membership and now the leadership of Dr. Randall Miller, our new executive director. I think our main challenges is being able to integrate our work on nuclear weapons and environmental health fully within the rising social movements that particularly younger people are involved in, that we can advance our issues along the lines of Green New Deal and racial and economic justice. And I look forward to working with my fellow PSR chapters and board members and moving this forward over the next year. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. My name is Randall Miller, and I'm the Executive Director of the San Francisco Bay chapter of PSR. Probably, like everyone else, this year has been a tough one for our members. We've struggled through the onset of COVID-19, spoken out and marched against the killings of unarmed African American men and women all across this country, and dealt with the high temperatures, wildfires, smoke, and ash falling everywhere here in California. And then there are the outrageous actions of a president who is simply out of control. But in the midst of all of this upheaval, San Francisco Bay PSR has rediscovered its voice and strengthened our focus on dealing with health disparities and racial inequities. We've redone our website, beefed up our communications, and brought more and more people into our programmatic, advocacy, and coalition work around climate change, nuclear disarmament, banning toxic chemicals, and so much more. So when this terrible, horrible, very bad, no good year finally does come to an end, San Francisco Bay PSR will be poised and ready to take our work to new levels of excellence. Hang in there.
Hi, my name is Dr. Tovah Fuller. I'm Vice President of San Francisco Bay PSR, as well as the committee chair for our newly created Nuclear Weapons Abolition Committee. So we had a challenge in that we had a number of people in our organization, our chapter, that were interested in nuclear weapons and acting on a more personal basis, and yet there was no means to do so at that time. We had our first meeting approximately a month ago. And the initiatives for the future that we'd like to work on, continuing to work on Back from the Brink, already have had successes in Eureka, Berkeley, and some elements of Back from the Brink in San Francisco. But in general, the area that the committee was most interested in was policy, and I think that creates a perfect avenue for collaboration with PSR National. So I hope all of you are having a great time and enjoy the rest of the GALA. Bye.
Our climate threat here looks like fire, feels like heat, and tastes like smoke. And to address this threat, our members are fierce advocates in local, state, and national policy forums, in our institutions, our health professional societies, and in the streets, fighting to weave the myriad policy threads that will really determine our planetary fate into an invincible climate shield. We're also training the next generation of health professionals to ensure continuity of planetary care. Our demands are simple. We think our regulations, our investments, and our institutions need to be harmonized to the tune of climate change. We are re-examining in order to tell the truth about how we have allowed environmental injustice to be our nation's norm. and we are redoubling our efforts to reimagine environmental justice as simply as the water we drink, the air we breathe, and the food we eat. And we welcome your collaboration in co-creating a new normal. Thank you.